It's Week 13 of the NFL, and we've got the Giants leader at quarterback. He had a solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Giants and the Ravens, next on Madden Football.
Some might say it's cold outdoors. Like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens. Brandon Gaunt alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. And, CD, you look at the Giants in our ball game here, you figure they've got to be looking forward to this one. They've got a clear advantage on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, they totally understand it, not just by running the numbers, but those numbers do play into it because you've got one of the better passing offenses in the league, a top 10 unit, going up against one of the poor defenses in the league. So I think we're going to see these guys take some shots downfield. But right from the start, I expect them to attack and get right after it.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Fielded just outside the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, how's that for an early storyline? Some people are asking the ushers where their seat is, and boom, we've got a score on the board, a fumble return on the opening kickoff.
And this is where all the tailgating groups are looking at each other saying, maybe we need to get to the stadium just a little bit earlier next time.
But man, those bratwursts, they're good, Charles. They're good. Now for the point after. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. The scoop and score always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win.
Now a play fake here on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
And the Giants first down.
back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Giants.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Now back to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They'll look to throw again. Caught by Nelson.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Brought down at the 20. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Back to throw here. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants march it right down the field on their opening drive to take the early lead. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. A 10-play drive that time. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 2. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Being chased out left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Back to throw again.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. He'll look to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
And New York set to take the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
I know at times today's NFL sure feels like everything's about the guy throwing the football. But when you got a guy who can run it and move it and gain this type of yardage, you'll take him each and every time.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Giants first down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's a give up the middle. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll look to throw here. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
They go play action here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed. And pretty well executed there. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. So his strong 1st half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Giants' 35-yard line.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So 4th down coming up. John Harbaugh sent on the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us, let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
The Giants now going to take over late in this 1st half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And Nelson's got it here right side.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll set up a throw. That's complete right around the 8.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. With that, let's get a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Giants. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they were on the other end of the spectrum in terms of passing efficiency. That's going to need to improve in the second half to come.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Looking to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They'll look to throw here on first down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Here's 2nd and 8. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback,
rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Caught by Nelson.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
It's been tough sledding on the ground, but after that 1st down pickup, they've got to gain a little bit more confidence and feel good about starting a new set of downs, trying to move the ball.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, New York.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect a lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp. and it came back to bite them right there.
A try here for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. Flushed out right, and he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. 59 yards for him on the ground now and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And just not a ton of room to work with. They'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. They'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Little power on the move that time, but still tackled shy of the 20. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have regained the lead. What a game this has turned out to be, and what a touchdown right there.
How about when scheme and talent match up? Because they absolutely had to have that when they had to find their way into the end zone to take the lead. They get it to their wide receiver. He gets that done for them. And now they get to look at their defense and say, guys, make it stand up.
Now, that's the only way it would have been more ideal is if you put it in the end zone with 1 second or 0 seconds on the clock, but beggars can't be choosers.
Not at all. And whose heart wants to deal with that anyway? Go ahead and score while you've got the opportunity.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Giants now down by a field goal. Less than 90 seconds to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Back to throw.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down at the 28. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is indeed good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, They're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And New York set to take the field.
Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
Flush to his, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Clock now under 30 ticks and running. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 10 seconds to go. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on fourth, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Baltimore, the win moves them to 3-9 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Giants,